Hari Om, Hari Om, Om Shri Ganeshaya Namah, Om Shri Saraswati Namah, Om Shri Guru Charan Kamale Nyo Namah. Namaskar and Swagatam. Welcome to Sri Ram Mandir. It is Sunday morning and here in Mississauga, Ontario, it promises to be a very wonderful day, bright sunshine. Temperature is about 5 degrees. So we invite you to stay with us for the next hour, 2 hours. And those of you who have joined us on social media also for Puja, Satsang, Bhajan, Kirtanam, Pravachan and Aarti at 12. Those of you who are here in the Mandir, Preeti Bhojan is prepared for all. We ask you to give us your full attention as we contemplate the divine in the form of Surya Narayan Bhagwan, the sun. Ehi Suryo Sahasransho
Tejo Raso Jagatpati
Anukampa Mang Deva Grihan Argyam Namostute Grihan Argyam Namostute. Surya Narayan Bhagavan ki jai. We continue to appeal to Bhagavan to bless us with a positive state of mind. Om Bhadrang Karnevi Shrunuyam Deva Bhadrang Pashyema Kshaviryajatra Stire Range Stustuvagvam Shastanuvi
Vyasema Devahitam Yadayu
Om Swasti Na Indro Vridastrava Swasti Na Pusha Vishwaveda Swasti no Staryo Arikshanemi Swasti no
Brihaspatir Dadatu
Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. We continue to glorify the divine in the form of Ganapati Devata. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam
Sarvakayeshu sarvada Sarvakayeshu sarvada
Gajananam Bhutaganaadisevitam Kapita Jambo Palchari Bhakshanam Umasutam Shoka Vinashakarakam
Namami Vigareshwar Par Pankajam
Ganapati Devata ki jai. Let me invite everyone to join as we make offerings in the form of puja to Ganesh Ji. We shall offer chandan, pushpam, धूप, दीप, नैवेद्य और कर्पूर आरती। श्रीकंद चंदनम दिव्यम
गंधार्यं सुमनोहरं विलेपनं सुरश्रेष्ठा चन्दनं प्रतिगृह्यताम् चन्दनं प्रतिगृह्यताम्
चंदनम समर्पयामि चंदनम समर्पयामि मल्यादीनि सुगंधीनि मालित्यादीनि वे प्रभो
मायतानि पुष्पाणि पूजार्थं प्रतिगृह्यताम्
पुष्पं समर्पयामि
पुष्पं समर्पयामि
वनस्पतिरसोद्भूतो गन्धाढ्यो गन्धौतम् आग्रेय सर्वदेवानां
धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम्
धूपं समर्पयामि
धूपं समर्पयामि
साजं च वर्ति संयुक्तं वहिनायोगितं मया दीपं गृहाण देवेश
त्रैलोक्यतिमिरापः त्रैलोक्यतिमिरापः
दीपं समर्पयामि
दीपं समर्पयामि।
सभी लोग ले लो दीपम। Everyone please take the deep. Now please sit upright. आपन आपन नाम नमन करके we call our names in our minds as we offer नैवेद्य। शर्करा खंड खाधानि
दधि क्षीरघृतानि च आहारं भक्ष्यभोजनं च नैवेद्यं प्रतिगृह्यताम् नैवेद्यं प्रतिगृह्यताम्।
ओम श्री गणपति देवता नैवेद्यम समर्पयामि। सभी लोग बोलो ओम
श्री गणपति देवता नैवेद्यं समर्पयामि।
कर्पूर गौरं करुणावतारं संसार सारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे
भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि।
ओम श्री गणपति देवता कर्पूराधिकं समर्पयामि। ओम श्री गणपति देवता कर्पूराधिकं समर्पयामि। सभी लोग ले लो। गणपति देवता की जय। मन ध्यान करो। Focus our minds at the feet of Ganesh Ji as we offer stuti. एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ति प्रचोदयात् तन्नो दन्ति प्रचोदयात् तन्नो दन्ति प्रचोदयात्। उमापति महादेव की जय। गणपति देवता की Jai. We continue to glorify the divine form of Ganesh as we shall have bhajan offered by Sita Prasad. गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपीतजम्बूफलचारुभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकं नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम् गणपति देवता की जय। We continue to glorify the divine in the form of the Devis, Durga, Lakshmi or Saraswati Mata. सर्वमंगल मांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके
शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते।
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण
संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः।
ॐ गिरिजाये विद्महे शिवप्रियाये धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गा प्रचोदयात्। तन्नो दुर्गा प्रचोदयात्। Durga Mata ki Jai. We continue to glorify the divine in the form of Lakshmi Ma. Om Lakshmi Karotu Kalyanam
आरोग्यं सुख संपदां मम शत्रु विनाशाय दीप ज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते।
Siddhi Buddhi Prade Devi
भुक्ति मुक्ति प्रदायिनी
Mantramurti Sada Devi
महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते।
Namastute Tu Mahamaye Sripite Surpujite
शंख चक्र गदाहस्ते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते।
Mahalakshmi Namostute. We continue to glorify the Divine Mother in the form of Lakshmi Maha. We chant verses from the Vedas called the Sri Shuktam. Om Hiranyavarnam
हरिणीं सुवर्णरजतस्रजां
Chandram Hiranyahim Lakshmi Jat Vedo Maavaha Tama
जात वेदो लक्ष्मी मनपगामिनी यस्यां हिरण्यविन्देयं कामस्वं पुरुषानहम् गन्धद्वारां दुरादर्शां नित्यपुष्टां करीषिणीम् ईश्वरीं सर्वभूतानां तामिहोपवये श्रियम्।
Om Mahadeve Cha Vidmahe Vishnu Patne Cha Dhimahi Tanno Lakshmi Prachodayat. Lakshmi Mata ki Jai. शुक्लाम ब्रह्म विचार सार परमा आद्याम जगत व्यापिनी वीणा पुष्प सकधारिणी अभयदान जज्ञान्धकारापहं हस्ते स्फार्तिकमालिकां
विरतिं परमासने संस्थितां वन्दे तां परमेश्वरी भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां शारदाम्
या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा
या श्वेतपरमासना
या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवै सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेषज्ञानव्यापः सरस्वती माता की जय. We continue to glorify the Divine Mothers by offering puja in the form of chandan, pushpam, doop, deep, naived. We now proceed with chandan. Sri Khanda Chandanam Divyam
गन्धार्यं सुमनोहरं विलेपनं सुरश्रेष्ठा चन्दनं प्रतिगृह्यताम्
Chandanam Samarpayami
चन्दनं समर्पयामि
Malyadini Sugandhini Malityadini ve Prabhu Manetani
पुष्पाणि पूजार्थं प्रतिगृह्यताम्
Pushpam Samarpayami
पुष्पं समर्पयामि
Vanaspati Rasodbhuto Gandhajyo Gandhavutam Agre
सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम्
Sarupam Samarpayami
धूपं समर्पयामि
Sajyam Chavarti Sanyuktam Vahinayogitam Maya
दीपं गृहाण देवेश त्रैलोक्यतिमिरापहम्
Deepam Samarpayami
दीपं समर्पयामि
सभी लोग ले लो दीपम. Everyone please take the light. आपन आपन नाम नमन करके let us call our names in our minds as we offer naived to the Divine Mothers. Sharkara khand khadhani dhadhi shira
घृतानि च आहारं भक्ष्यभोजयं च नैवेद्यं प्रतिगृह्यताम्
Naivedyam samarpayami.
नैवेद्यं समर्पयामि
Shakti Mata ki jai. Now we'll have bhajan offered to the Divine Mothers by Rukmani Nandalal.
Is it Ram? Did I put it in the wrong spot?
Mahabhajan. It's okay. So, Rukmani Nandalal, sing. शारदे मां, हे शारदे मां, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे मां।
हे शारदे मां, हे शारदे मां, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे मां।
हे शारदे मां, हे शारदे मां, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे मां।
तू स्वर की देवी, ये संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा, ये हर गीत तुझसे।
तू स्वर की देवी, ये संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा, हर गीत तुझसे।
हम हैं अकेले, हम हैं अधूरे,
हम हैं अकेले, हम हैं अधूरे।
तेरे शरण हम, हमें प्यार दे मां।
हे शारदे मां, हे शारदे मां, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे मां।
मुनियों ने समझे, मुनियों ने जाने, वेदों की भाषा, पुराणों की वाणी।
मुनियों ने समझी, मुनियों ने जानी, वेदों की भाषा, पुराणों की वाणी। मुनियों ने समझी, मुनियों ने जानी, वेदों की भाषा, पुराणों की वाणी।
हम भी तो समझे, हम भी तो जाने,
हम भी तो समझे, हम भी तो जाने।
विद्या का हमको अधिकार दे मां।
हे शारदे मां, हे शारदे मां, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे मां।
हे शारदे मां, हे शारदे मां, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे मां।
हे शारदे मां, हे शारदे मां, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे मां।
अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे मां।
अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे मां। अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे मां। अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे मां। Ignorance, O Mother, remove from me. Let us bear this thought in our mind, for our discussions today will continue on how do we take rebirth in this world. And rebirth can come when ignorance is removed. Shakti Mata ki Jai. We continue to glorify the divine in the form of Sri Ram. Bolo. Sri Ram. Sri Ram. Ramaya.
रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय रघुनंदन राम राम, श्री राम राम भरतारज राम राम, श्री राम राम रण कर कश राम राम, श्री राम राम शरणं भव राम राम।
जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम।
जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम,
जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम।
जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम।
हे दुख भंजन तुम्हें प्रणाम।
हे दुख भंजन तुम्हें प्रणाम,
हे दुख भंजन तुम्हें प्रणाम।
हे दुख भंजन तुम्हें प्रणाम।
जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम।
जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम।
We join together as we offer puja to Prabhu Sri Ramchandra Bhagavan. श्रीखंड चंदनम दिव्यम गंधाद्यम सुमनोहरम विलेपनम सुश्रेष्ठ
चंदनं प्रतिगृह्यताम्,
चंदनम समर्पयामि।
चन्दनं समर्पयामि।
मल्यादीनि सुगंधीनि
मालित्यादीनि ते प्रभो,
मायाहृतानि पुष्पाणि
पूजार्थं प्रतिगृह्यताम्,
पुष्पं समर्पयामि।
पुष्पं समर्पयामि।
वनस्पतिरसोद्भूतो गन्धाद्यो गन्धौतम् अग्रेय सर्वदेवानां।
धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम्,
धूपं समर्पयामि।
धूपं समर्पयामि।
साज्यं च वर्ति संयुक्तं
वैनायोजं मया,
दीपं गृहाण देवेश।
त्रैलोक्यं दीपिरापः,
दीपं समर्पयामि।
दीपं समर्पयामि।
सीतावरी रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। सभी लोग ले लो दीपम। In our minds, take our names, आपन आपन नाम नमन करके, as we offer naivedya to the divine Lord Rama. शर्करा खंड खाधानि दधी क्षीर घृतानि च आहारं
भक्ष्यभोजनं च नैवेद्यं प्रतिगृह्यताम्,
नैवेद्यं समर्पयामि।
नैवेद्यं समर्पयामि।
सीतावरी रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। Now we'll have bhajan to the divine Lord Rama, offered by Anjani Bisesar. Ramchandra Bhagavan ki Jai. We now focus our attention to the divine in the form of Bhagavan Krishna. मन ध्यान करो, हाथ जोड़कर कृष्ण भगवान का ध्यान. We clasp our hands, focus our minds. वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं
कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं
सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः. श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः. कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय. As we continue to chant bhajan and Krishna and Kirtanam dedicated to Bhagavan Krishna, puja will be offered. Mukunda Madhava Govinda Bo Keshava Madhava Hari Hari Bo. Mukunda
Madhava Govinda Bo Keshava Madhava Hari Hari Bo.
Mukunda Madhava Govinda Bo नंदलाल की जय. We proceed with our puja this morning as we continue to glorify Bhagavan in the form of Pavanaputra Hanuman, the servant of the Divine Lord. मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगम्
जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये. श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये.
Our Hanuman ki jai. We continue to glorify Hanumanji. As puja is being conducted to Hanumanji, we shall join in the chanting of the Hanuman Chalisa. Sri Guru Charan Saroj Raja Nijamana Mukur Sudha
वरनो रघुवर विमल जसो जो दायक फल चार.
बुद्धिहीन तन जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार. बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि.
हरहु क्लेश विकार. हरहु क्लेश विकार.
जय अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता,
असवर दीन जानकी माता,
राम रसायन तुमरे पासा,
सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा,
मेरे भजन राम को पावे,
जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे,
अंत काल रघुबरपुर जाई,
जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई,
और देवता कीर्तन धरई,
हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई,
संकट कटे मीटे सब पीरा,
जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलवीरा,
जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई,
कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई,
जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई,
छूटहि बंदी महासुख होई,
जो यहाँ पर हनुमान चालीसा,
होई सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा,
तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा,
कीजे नाथ हृदय महादेवा,
कीजे नाथ हृदय महादेरा, कीजे नाथ
नाथ हृदय महादेवा,
पवन तनय संकट हरन, मंगल मूर्ति रूप,
राम लखन सीता सहित,
हृदय बसो सुरभूप, हृदय बसो सुरभूप।
पवन पुर हनुमान की जय. And now we have Hanuman Bhajan by Dhruv. Hanuman Bhajan.
वीर हनुमानाति बलवाना,
वीर हनुमाना अति बलवाना,
वीर हनुमानाति बलवाना,
वीर हनुमाना अति बलवाना,
राम नाम रसिया रे, प्रभु मन बसिया रे,
राम राम रसिया रे, प्रभु मन बसिया रे,
राम नाम रसिया रे, प्रभु मन बसिया रे,
राम राम रसिया रे, प्रभु मन बसिया रे।
सीताराम जय सीताराम,
राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम,
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 वीर हनुमानाति बलवाना,
वीर हनुमाना अति बलवाना,
राम नाम रसिया रे, प्रभु मन बसिया रे,
राम राम रसिया रे, प्रभु मन
Jai. We now focus our minds on the divine form of Mahadev Bhagwan, Lord Shiva. Tanpura. Sit upright, wherever we are. Focus our minds upon Bhagwan Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya Bolo.
Om Namah Shivaya.
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 Vande Devumapadim Surugurum.
Vande Jagatkaranam.
Vande Pannagabhushanam Nigadaram.
Vande Pashunapatim.
Vande Surya Sasankavainayanam.
Vande Mukunda Priyam.
Vande Bhaktajanarsayam Chavaradanam.
Vande Shivam Shankaram.
Vande Shivam Shankaram.
Vande Shivam Shankaram.
Har 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 Mahadeva. 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 Namami Shamisha Nirvana Rupam Yom Vyapakam Brahma Veda Sarupam Namami Namah Shivaya.
Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, bolo Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya, bolo Namah Shivaya. तबला तबला ॐ ध्याये नित्यं महेशं रजतिगिरिनिभं चारुचन्दावतंसं रत्नाकल्पोज्ज्वलाङ्गं परशुमृगवरा भीतिहस्तं प्रसन्नं पद्मासीनं समन्तात् अस्तुत्ममर्गणैर्व्याघ्रकृतिं वशानं विश्वाद्यं विश्ववन्द्यं निखिलभयहरं पञ्चवक्त्रं त्रिनेत्रं ॐ श्री भगवते शाम्ब सदाशिवाय आवाहयामि स्थापयामि पूजयामि। हरिः ॐ। ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः। ॐ नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यवः उतोतैखवे नमः। बाहुभ्यां मुतते नमः। जाते रुद्रशिवा तनूरघोरा पापकाशिनी तया नस्तन्वा सन्तमया गिरिशन्तापि चाकसी। जामिखुङ्गिरसन्तहस्ते विभयस्तवे शिवाङ्गिरित्रतां कुर्माहि गुंसेः। पुरुखं जगत शिवेन वचसा त्वा गिरिसाक्षा वदामसि। यथा नः सर्मिज्जगद्यक्ष्मगुं सुमना असत। अधिवोचदधिवक्ता प्रथमो दैव्योऽभिखक। अहिं सर्वाञ्जं भयं सर्वान् जातु धान्यो धराचिः परासुव। असो यस्ताम्रो अरुणौत बभ्रुः सुमङ्गलः। जे चैनग्वं रुद्रा अभितो दिक्षु श्रिताः। सहस्रशो वैखा गुंहेडयीमहे। असो यो वसर्पते नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः। उतैनं गोपा अदृशन्नुदहार्यः। सदृष्टो मृडयातिनः। नमोऽस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय मीडुके। अथो ये अस्य सत्वानो हन्तेभ्यो करन्नमः। प्रमुञ्च धन्वनस्युभयोरार्त्यो जाम। यास्ते हस्तैखवः पराता भगवो वपः। विजयं धनुः कपर्दिनो विशल्यो बाणवाहुत। अनेसन्यस्य याइखव आभुरस्य निकङ्गदिः। याते हेतिर्मिढुष्टमा हस्ते बभूवते धनु। तयास्मान् विश्वस्वं यक्ष्मया परिभुज। परिते धन्वनो हेतिर्स्मान् विणक्तु विश्वतः। अथो यः युखतिस्तवारे अस्मन्निधेहितं। अवतत्य धनुष्टवगुं सहस्राक्षसते खुदे। निशीर्य शल्यानामुखा शिवो नः सुमना भव। नमस्त आयुधाय नातताय धृष्णवे। उभाभ्यामुतते नमः। बाहुभ्यां तव धन्मने। मानो महन्तमुतमानो अर्भकं मान। उच्छन्तमुतमान उचितं। मानो वधिः पितरं मोतमातरः। मानः प्रियास्तन्वो रुद्ररुरिखः। मानस्तोके तनये मान आयुखिमानो। गोखुमानो अश्रेखुरीरिखः। मानो वीरा रुद्रभामिनो वदिहविस्मन्तः। सदमित्वा हवामहे। त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्। उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि। तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात्।
रत्ने कल्पितमासनम् हिमजले स्नानं च दिव्याभरणम्। नानारत्नविभूषितं मृगमदा मोदाङ्कितं चन्दनं जाति चम्पकबिल्वपत्ररचितं पुष्पं च धूपं तथा दीपं देवदयानिधे पशुपते हरकल्पितं गृह्यताम् सौवर्णेन नवरत्नकन्दरचिते पात्रे घृतं पायसं भक्षयं पञ्चविधं पयोदधियुतं रम्भाफलं पानकम् शाकानामयुतं जलं रुचिकरं कर्पूरकन्दोज्ज्वलम् ताम्बूलं मनसा मया विरचितं भक्त्या प्रभो श्रीकुरु छत्रं चामरयोर्युगं व्यजनकं चादर्शकं निर्मलं वीणाभेर्मृदङ्गकालरकला गीतां च नृत्यं तथा साष्टाङ्गं प्रणतिस्तुतिर्बहुविधा एतत्समस्तं मया सङ्कल्पेन समर्पितं तव विभो पूजागृहाणा प्रभो आत्मा त्वं गिरिजामति सहचरा प्राणा शरीरं गृहं पूजाते विषयोपभोगरचना निद्रा समाधि स्थिति संचारा पदयो प्रदक्षिणविधि स्तोत्राणि सर्वागिरो यद्यत् कर्म करोमि तद्दलकिलम् शम्भो तवाराधनम् शम्भो तवाराधनम् ॐ कर्चरन् कृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणेन जं वा मानसं वा परायणम् वीतं वीतं व सर्वमेतक्षं स्वा जय जय करुणानिधे श्रीमहादेव शम्भो नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय।
जय शिव शंकर जय शिव शंकर जय शंकर बोधे सब देवों में देव निराय जय भम भम बोले। जय शिव शंकर जय शिव शंकर जय शंकर बोले सब देवों में देव निराय जय भम भम बोले। महादेव तू मनी है तू सब देवों का
बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो नमः शिवाय
बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो नमः शिवाय बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय
Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Hare Hare Bole, Namah Shivaya,
नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय
Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Hare Hare
सारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि कर्पूरादिकं समर्पयामि। सभी लोग कर्पूरादि मन ध्यान करो। Everyone please sit upright as we will chant the Lingashtakam. Brahma Murari Surarchitalingam Nirmal Vanchit Shobhitalingam Brahma Kalingam
Pranamami Sada Shivalingam
Devamuni Pravararchitalingam
Kamadaham Karunakaralingam
Ravanadarapa Vinashakalingam
Pranamami Sada Shivalingam
Sarvasugandhi Sulepitalingam
Bodhi Vivanadakaranalingam
Siddhi Surar Suravandhitalingam
Pranamami Sada Shivalingam
Kanaka Mahamani Bhushitalingam
Adipati Veshita Shobhitalingam
Dakshashuyaksha Vinashanalingam
Pranamami Sada Shivalingam
Brahma Murari Surarchitalingam Nirmal Vanchita Shobhitalingam Nirmal Vanchita Shobhitalingam. Let me invite everyone to join us in pranayam, the breathing exercise, to be followed by brief meditation. Wherever we are, please sit upright. For those of us who are here for the first time, please follow the instructions. Thumb and forefingers must be touching like this. Back of the palms resting on the knees. Relax the body. Sit upright. Breathe freely. We should breathe together 6 times. As we breathe in, and then we breathe out. In the process of breathing out, we should chant Om. Together, we should chant the Panch Akshar Mantra. That is the 5-syllable mantra. The syllables are Na, Ma, Shi, Va, Ya. Always starting with Om. Om Namah Shivaya. Om. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Together let us chant the Trayambakam mantra 3 times. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmiva Vandanat Mrityor Mokshe Mamrita Ate. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmiva Vandanat Mrityor Mokshe Mamrita Ate. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmiva Vandanat Mrityor Mokshe Mamrita Ate. Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. We now focus our minds upon the divine in a brief moment of meditation. One of the simplest forms of meditation is to listen to our breathing. Be conscious of the breath of life that we take in. And if we have a desire of any Ishtadev, chosen form, like Rama, Krishna, Shiva, Durga, just chant Om Namah Shivaya, Om Hare Ram, as we listen to our breathing, as we meditate in silence. Akshutam Keshavam Ramanarayanam Krishnadamodaram Vasudevam Harim Sridharam Madhavam Gopika Vallavam Janaki Nayakam
Ramachandram Bhaje.
Hamaro Dhan Radha Sri Radha Sri Radha. Hamaro Dhan Radha Sri Radha Sri Radha. last week, we commenced our discussions as a follow-up to Mahashivaratri, Puja and Vrat, whereby we identify that the purpose, one of the many purposes of celebrating Mahashivaratri is to give all of humanity an opportunity to reflect on life, to contemplate what changes can be made in life, and then to institute those changes. And in so doing, one achieves what is called a rebirth. And that is why we are told that if you engage in the vrat of 24 hours of worship of Bhagavan Shiva on Mahashivaratri, you could be reborn again. To be reborn again physically is impossible. But we can take a new birth with every breath we take if we change our state of mind. But the birth of the new personality lies within the psychology of the human being. The way we think, the way we act and interact with God's world makes us who we are. And when we make changes to that personality, that persona, we are reborn, we are changed, we are different. It's not the clothing that we wear, the home that we live in, or the car that we drive, or the job that we have, or the size of our body. None of these things are significant in these changes of the persona. Thus, the rebirth factor is important. And this rebirth, every human being from time to time needs to take a moment and look at our lives and ask the question of, where can I have done better in my life? Not to make more money or to look better, but where could I have done better so that I could be a better human being? Not in the eyes of man, but in the eyes of God. Tora man darpan kehlai, tora man darpan भले बुरे सारे कर्मों को देखे आरती का तोरा
मन दर्पण कहलाए, तोरा मन दर्पण कहलाए.
The poet tells us, Tora man darpan. We must take a look into the mirror of our minds from time to time. Not in anyone else's mind, not in anyone else's life, our mind. Because in our mind has our entire Jivan Charit. Our entire life is stored in our minds. We know who we are. We know what we have done, what we have not done. You know, in Vivah Sanskar ceremony, there's a point where we ask the bride and the groom separately to ask God for forgiveness before they commit themselves to this vivah. And then I will say to them, if I ask your mother, if I was speaking to the bride, I would say, if I ask your mother and father about you, your father will say you're the best child. And your mother will say, very likely, you're stubborn. And they will always say that you're the best children, because parents love their children, they will tell lies for them. Isn't that true? But the reality is, the child knows who they are. So to that child, that bride or that groom, I say, you look into your mind. You ask God to forgive you for things you do know that your parents do not know. Your thought concept, your process of relating, only you know. You ask that Lord to forgive you. Thus, when we look to ourselves, only we can make the correction. You know, you can give a person all the facilities and resources to make changes, but they must make the change. Like we are told in the olden days, you can take the horse to the pond, you can show them the water, but they have to drink. And if they do not drink, the water, the pond, taking them there is of no value. As such, we must look into our lives. And when we look into our lives, we'll find that the greatest challenge we have is how well do we have control over ourselves? That is called self-control. Self-control. Only if you have a mechanism that someone will say, press that button and you will not get angry anymore. Or drink this tablet and you can't get angry anymore. Do you know there's no medication to stop you from getting angry? There is one getting rid of depression. They want to make you laugh, but not to stop you from getting angry. It's amazing. But the medication or the therapy for controlling anger is self-control. In Ramcharitmanas, in Navadha Bhakti, Prabhu Sri Ramchandra Bhagavan speaks to the world and tells us about the power of self-control and what are some of the things we can do. Ram, Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Raghupati मंत्र जाप मम दृढ़ विश्वासा पंचम भजन सुवेद प्रकाशा शतदम्भशील विरति बहु कर्मा निरति निरंतर सज्जन धर्मा रघुपति राघव राजा in the Navadha Bhakti Katha, the 9 steps to become totally connected to God, the 5th and 6th step is we must have a Ishtadev. We must have a deity that we can focus upon. We must have our point of focus for God. And it's called Ishtadev or the sacred mantra. Mantra Raj Nipa Japahi Tumara. The king of mantras. Whatever, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Jai Durga, whatever, but there is a mantra. You know, sometimes you're told, say your mantra, meaning focus your mind. And when we have this focus of mind, then the 6th is self-governance, to govern ourselves. And to govern ourselves, number 1 is to manage our emotional condition. And one of our most challenging emotions is anger. Thus, if we cannot manage or be conscious that we need to manage, by the way, there is not a single human being in the world who does not experience anger. And no one can actually say what stimulates anger. Just about everything can stimulate anger, just like just about everything can stimulate joy. As such, this condition is part of the package. But this self-governance doesn't mean only controlling anger. It means controlling our responses to the world. And its self-control means control of the 5 Gyanindriyas, controlling of our responses to what they receive, what the eye receives, what the ear receives, the nose, the taste and the touch. These are receptacles. We receive. I open my eyes, and I cannot avoid seeing all of you. Although I might want to look at some of you more than the others, my eyes, totally everybody, it will see. I cannot tell my eyes, don't look at Anjali. Only look at Pandit Tiwari. It's seeing all of you. But I may decide that I will look at Pandit Tiwari and ignore all of you. But that's my response to what my eyes are seeing. My eyes are open to the entire world. We cannot stop our eyes from seeing. We can only control how we respond to what we see. We cannot stop our ears from hearing. I'm sure you're hearing the sound of the machinery above you if you listen carefully or if you focus. If the Tanpura was on, you might hear it a little bit, but I hope you're listening to me. Your ears cannot stop picking up sound. It'll pick up everything, but still you will decide what you will listen to. That's control. Your nostrils will, you walk into a food court and you get the fragrance of all the restaurants, but you're looking for Chuck E. Cheese, right? And that's all your nose will pick up. But it's picking up all the other things too, right? If you have a bad odor there, it pick that up too. But you're saying Chuck E. Cheese, I'm heading over here. That's control. Our ears and our eyes are our two worst enemies. You see, because they hear and they see, and then we respond. And they become our worst enemies when we respond negatively to what we hear and what we see. It's like, I saw this, I heard this. Isn't that a classic story in the gossip column? You know, I saw them and they did that. I heard them and they did that, said that. Gossip column number 1, tools are eyes and ears. These need to be put on total constraint, not to stop seeing or stop hearing, but to stop responding negatively. When we can achieve that state, it is a total rebirth. When once we can see someone and then the minute we see them, we got angry. You know that person, like we say, I can't stand them. I know nobody here says that, right? It's the people who didn't come to Mandir I'm talking to. You know someone, I can't stand them. Whenever I see them, I really get upset. Or, you know, boy, I don't know, I can't listen to them. They're never, when we have that type of thought process about another human being, we need to ask ourselves, how different are we about the human being we are talking about? How different are we from the person we are making these statements to? Are we any better? And this brings us to the factor, first, respond positively, and then do not be judgmental. So if we can respond positively for what we hear and see, that means appreciate the positive or the good. And then, secondly, do not judge. If we can take these philosophies and put them to day-to-day practice in our lives, we have taken a new birth. We have moved into the Sadachari ashram, not Brahmachari, Sadachari, a disciplined human being, self-disciplined human being. So our message today is how do we maintain this rejuvenation, this rebirth status, changing positively in our lives. Remember, there's one thing constant in the world, and that is change. We are all changing. Classic example, I'm getting old every minute. I keep counting the gray hairs, and I tell people, by the way, some people dye their hair black, I've dyed my hair gray to blend it in with the normal trend of things. Let us welcome our students at the Bahal Bihar class, please. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bol. Namah Shivaya,
Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bole.
Namah Shivaya. Ladies of the Bahal Bihar teaching class, our students will be presenting. I would suggest they stand and face our congregation. This morning we have the privilege of listening to students of our Bahal Bihar program. And now we have all the little ones in the wrong place. They have to go in front. Give them a few minutes to get organized. I ask you to be fully attentive. As I mentioned, focus the ears and the eyes. Hold it, play, keep playing. Let them hear it. Hold the note. First note. Loud. So they can hear it. And will one of the teachers please let us know what will be done this morning?
Namaste and Sitaram, everyone, parents, students, Panditji. The Balvihar program, we would be in honor or in upcoming Holi for tomorrow. We have prepared the Madhurashtakam, which is a song or bhajan or dedication to Lord Krishna, whom we know loves Holi. He's a very playful deity, and for that reason we have prepared the Madhurashtakam, speaking sweetly to Lord Krishna, about Lord Krishna, sorry.
Yeah. You start them off.
Nayanam Maduram
Keep your voices.
Hasitam Maduram Hridayam Maduram
तालियां धन्यवाद. Let us take a moment to give a round of applause to the parents of the children who are here. Let me take this opportunity to welcome each and every one of you. कौन पहले बार आए हैं? Who's come to our mandir for the first time on a Sunday morning? हाथ उठाइए. Put your hands up. First time on a Sunday morning. I know who you are, by the way. Put your hands up, please. First time on a Sunday morning. Give them a big welcome, please. Thank you. We want to remind you of the opportunities of what is happening in the mandir on a regular basis. So for a few moments of some information, March 6 will be Purnama, and we'll be having Satyanarayana Puja and Katha as always. Upcoming events, of course, tomorrow we shall be doing burning of Holi Kadahan, burning of Holi, and this program will be held. We will have a program in the mandir that starts from 7 to 8, bhajan, kirtan, chautal singing, and hopefully the weather supports this. Then after all of that, in the mandir we'll be going outside to do Havan, then to allow playing of Holi outside in the patio, because obviously we cannot play colors in the mandir. So we ask everyone to adhere to these regulations and make sure that we have a wonderful day. And then, of course, the next day is where we celebrate grossly within family and friends. Holi is a time to reconnect with family, give gifts, share ideas, thoughts, just to harmonize. Especially that family you didn't talk to for a long time. It's a good idea to give them a call. Make some nice prasad and take it and deliver to them. And they can't refuse prasad. So, take it to them or give them a call on the phone, send them a WhatsApp. Don't go on Instagram. Send them a WhatsApp note, because they may not like to see your face, but send them a WhatsApp note. Hello, it's Holi. I'm thinking about you, about the wonderful time we had 3 years ago. You remember when we played? Remind them of something good. So build bridges, bury the hatchet, and live on in harmony. Holi is spring, new beginning. So what I've talked about, what is the subject today? The rebirth. That happens in our minds. So please, and then of course, Chaitanya Navaratri starts on March 22nd. We'll be celebrating here in grand style with the Navdurga Puja, reading from the Devi Bhagavatam and from the Ramcharitmanas, because as you know, at the end of this Navaratri, Chaitanya Navaratri, it is Ram Navami, Ram Janam. And then of course there is the second Navaratri that happens at the end of the year, where at the end of that Navaratri, we have Vijaya Dashmi, where we burn an effigy of Ravan. And of course, during that time, there is grand Ram Leela during that time. So we want to remind everyone to bear these calendar events in your mind and think of the significance of these events and how you can teach your children, your family, and educate others about our way, our dharma, and our religion. Navgraha Puja, first one is on March 11th. We have 2 Navgraha Pujas every month. Second Saturday and last Saturday. Baba Jalaram Baba Satsang will be on March 12th. And we want to remind everyone that March break is coming. And if you would like us to take care of your children during that week, we do have a full program. That's a QR code that you can scan, and then we'll prompt you with all the details to fill out to register your child for the March break camp. All of our classes are still open for registration. I want to take this opportunity to welcome members of Seva for Life. Would you stand up, gentlemen, over here? Just give these gentlemen a big hand, please. They are the working arm of Seva for Life. They have an event that they are promoting. They've come today to let us know about this event. If you would like more details about this, when our satsang is over after RT, they'll be standing by the doorway. They'll give you pamphlets. They'll answer any questions you have about this event. If you can support them, please do. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay. Those of you who brought prasad, offer, please bring your prasad now. Birthdays. Of course, some of our seniors are celebrating birthday. Tirat Mittal and Shiv Kumar Trivedi. Let's give them a big hand, please. These are our seniors. You do that intentionally?
Finding fault with everybody today.
Aavo bhog lagao mere mohan.
Sudaam
Everyone say Krishna Arpanam. सभी लोग बोलो Krishna Arpanam. Literally translated, Krishna is the divine Lord, Arpanam, to offer. We all offer prasad to the Lord, Man ka prasad, the prasad from our minds. Now we'd like to thank everyone for attending today and those who have joined us on social media. We look forward to seeing you again. A reminder, the mandir is open 7 days a week from 7:30 in the morning until 9 every evening. Monday evenings there was Shiv Bhagwan Puja from 7 to 8 with chanting of the Shiv Chalisa Puja, and Tuesday from 7 to 8:30 Hanuman Puja, Hanuman Chalisa and Ramcharitmanas reading. Friday Devi Puja, Devi Chalisa, and on Sunday morning our program. All of these programs are streamed live. Please do let family and friends who may be interested in joining us, that they can join us on social media. Today we missed one event that we have made now a standard. It is our what we call selfie moment. How many of you know what selfie moment is? Put your hands up. Good. Take out your cell phones, everybody. Come on. It's part of the way of life now. You cannot do anything. And then show the world where you are, because you show them selfie everywhere else you are. So show them in the mandir also. Ready? All the people who you want to send them, here's just a commercial. If you want to see more, you need to be here. You need to join us. So show them the commercial of what you're doing on a Sunday morning and ask them, what are you doing on Sunday morning? Siyapati Ramachandra Bhagavan ki. Sabhi log khare ho jaye, aaj hi karenge. Parents and children to do aarti first. And the sanitizing team this morning are two very young people. Stand in the middle, please. Who's directing them here? सुनिए 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 मेरी बात सुनियो Bhavya teachers, take control of your students please. कितना ताली है? There are 10 talis prepared. That means there are 10 lines that can come to the arti. So let me see 10 lines organized please. Neelam, help with this please. Sri Ramchandra Kripalu Bhaju
Gita सबके प्राणपति स्वामी सबके प्राणपति किस विध मिलो दया में किस विध मिलो दया में तुमको मैं घूमती ओम जय जगदीश हरे
बच्चों सुनो और देखो सुनिए हाथ जोड़कर children and elders and everyone pay attention. We're about to pray. We clasp our hands in front of our chest. This is the way grown-ups please show the children how to do this. We bow our heads and we appeal to God to forgive us for whatever errors we might have made here today, knowingly or otherwise, and we appeal to God to be our constant guidance, our sustenance and protection. I ask you to listen to the voice of Dhruv as he will lead us in closing prayers today. Focus our minds. Om
Hari Om Hari Om Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gaganasadrisham Meghavaranam Shubhangam Lakshmikantam Kamalanayanam Yogibhirdhyanagamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavabhayaharanam Sarvaloke Kanatham Om Dhyav Shanti Antarikshagam Shanti Prithvi Shanti Rapah Shanti Rushadaya Shanti Vanaspatya Shanti Vishwadeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvam Shanti Shanti Deva Shanti Sama Shanti Devi. शीश झुकाकर धरती पर प्रणाम. We bow our heads touching the ground in humility wherever practical. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Asatu ma sadgamaya tamso ma jyotirgamaya mrityurmam amritam gamaya sarve bhavantu sukhina
सर्वे सन्तु
निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्।
बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र भगवान
की जय,
पवन पुत्र हनुमान की
जय,
राधा कृष्ण भगवान की
जय,
गणपति भगवान की
जय,
लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की
जय,
सरस्वती माता की
जय,
शंकर भगवान की
जय,
जगदम्बे मैया की
जय,
बोलिए सब संतन की
जय,
सद्गुरुदेव महाराज की
जय,
अपने अपने माता पिता की
जय,
धर्म की
जय हो,
अधर्म का
नाश हो,
प्राणियों में
सद्भावना हो,
विश्व का
कल्याण हो,
धरती माता की
जय हो,
भारत माता की
जय हो।
ओम नमः
पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव। श्री सच्च सनातन धर्म की जय। We wish to sing happy birthday to our two seniors. Please bear with me. बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिन ये गाए, टूटिए हजारों साल ये मेरी है आरज़ू। Happy birthday to
Happy birthday to you.
Shiv Kumar, happy birthday to both of you. Happy birthday to जन्मदिन बधाई, जन्मदिन बधाई, जन्मदिन बधाई, जन्मदिन बधाई, जन्मदिन बधाई, जय जय हो, जन्मदिन बधाई, जय जय हो।
सभी लोग